In this video, myself and Josh will be analysing the activities used to improve the jump float serve. Analysis will be based on movement concepts and subconcepts, movement skills, and levels of skill proficiency. In this first section, we'll be analysing the preparation aspect of the jump float serve. As shown in the video example of the activity performed by a professional, we can see that a successful approach involves the understanding of effort and spatial awareness, and the subconcepts of force, time, and extensions. As shown in the example video, the athlete has to time the run to gather momentum to be able to jump to the maximum height. The athlete understands the force needed to jump to the optimal height and knows the proper extensions to get his arm into position. This will then be compared to an athlete with little knowledge of the jump float serve. As seen in the video of the untrained athlete, there is little understanding of the movement concepts required to perform the skill. The timing and flow of the run-up is not being performed correctly, resulting in a lack of balance. The force that is required in the jump isn't there, and the extensions of the arms and legs isn't a level to perform the activity, which results in an unbalanced landing, which has generated little power through the preparation phase of the jump float serve. The learner is at a pre-control level when using these movement concepts to perform the skill. The second activity is still working on the preparation phase, however, the ball is introduced. The skill, as shown by the exemplar, involves all concepts involved in the previous skill, but now incorporates relationships with objects in the activity. The trained athlete completes the activity with perfect timing in the run-up and exerts the correct amount of force into the floor and onto the ball to be able to catch the ball at its highest point. The player also understands the relationship he has with the ball to throw it slightly forward so that he can still catch the ball effectively and also follow through the jump with forward momentum. In the video of the untrained athlete, it can be seen that the grasp on the movement concepts within the activity is still at a pre-control level. The timing of the jump is off, resulting in an unbalanced landing. Similarly with the runner, there is no rhythm to allow the athlete to coordinate enough force to generate momentum for the jump, which results in an ineffective jump height and the ball not being caught at its highest point. The athlete's poor relationship with the ball also results in the ball not being thrown forward enough, resulting in the athlete catching the ball behind his head. The next activity moves on to the execution and follow-through of the hit. The athlete makes good contact with the ball, showing a control-level understanding of the force required to get the ball going the intended distance. He doesn't use too much force to unbalance himself, remaining upright and in the correct posture throughout the duration of the hit. His relationship with the ball is also at a control level of understanding, hitting the ball at the correct height in the correct spot so the ball doesn't skew off to the side. The next activity incorporates all aspects practiced previously. The preparation, execution, and follow-through are all utilised within this activity. The sampler video shows the athlete is in control of all movement concepts within the activity. The timing and flow of the walkthrough and the jump show a proficient level of understanding. The body is balanced throughout, allowing the athlete to reach the ball at its highest point. The hit is performed with the right amount of force and in the correct spot on the ball, showing proficient understanding of force and relationships with the object. It can be seen in the video that the untrained athlete is now at a control level of all aspects involved within the activity. His run-up has improved, as is his jump. His use of time and force has increased to a control level where he's able to now reach the ball at its highest point. His relationship with objects and force has also improved, now allowing him to be able to hit the ball at the highest point with enough force to get over the net. His improvement has been due to the part practice implemented within previous activities. Analysis of the final activity shows that regardless of the subtle changes to the activity, the exemplar is still at a proficient level of all movement skills and concepts involved. Even while incorporating the one-hand throw, the athlete maintains a proficient level of his relationships with the ball. This change allows the athlete to gain more power in the hit as his hand is already starting in the cocked position to hit the ball. Due to the athlete's self-regulation, the ball was thrown and hit with the same hand. This shows that the activity may have been beyond his cognition levels and he may need to circle back to the initial throwing and hitting activity to better work on the transfer of force and extensions of the limbs. However, in spite of the hit, all other aspects of the activity are still at a control level. The preparation is sound with his timing and force subconcepts being used effectively, and the throw itself is up to the correct height regardless of him hitting with the same hand. This shows that the use of force and relationships with the object is clearly at a control level.